Hello, we're finally back again with the Australian A-League predictions. We got 3 matches coming up there tomorrow, even though Australia's still in a bit of a crisis with the COVID situation. Somehow these teams are all going to come together and finish off the season. At least that's all we hope. So first up we have Sydney against Wellington Phoenix. $1.72 for Sydney, $3.60 for the draw, $4.50 for Wellington Phoenix. Wellington Phoenix being my team, as I'm from New Zealand. That's the only New Zealand team in this Australian competition, so I wish them the best of luck. Head-to-head record has seen Sydney with 23 wins, 14 wins for Wellington, and 5 draws. Sydney 3 wins and a draw in the past 4 matches. And on the table, Sydney, top of the table, 15 wins, 3 draws, 2 defeats, 48 points. 2 wins, 2 draws in the past 6 matches. Meanwhile, for Wellington, they were in third, 11 wins, 3 draws, 6 defeats, 36 points. Managed to pick up 4 wins in the past 5 games, including 4 wins in a row, technically. So both teams doing pretty well there this season, especially Wellington Phoenix. Could have been in for a home semi-final, but because of the COVID situation, it seems like we have to play our home matches, away matches, all in the same place. So it's a bit crazy stuff there, especially out of Melbourne. Teams have to come over and go to Sydney and other places like that. So I'm not quite sure the different venues there, they might get switched around depending on different travel restrictions and closures and case spreadings. So this competition is not by a long stretch going to actually conclude potentially, but we'll hope for the very best. We have Perth Glory against Central Coast Mariners. It's $1.30 for Perth Glory. Oh, darn it. Seized up. $5 for the draw, $8.50 for Central Coast Mariners. So Perth Glory, big favourites here. 16 wins for Perth, 20 wins for Central Coast all time, and 6 draws. Perth 5 wins in the past 6. Central Coast Mariners are one of those teams that just always concede goals, so at least this match is guaranteed to have goals. Often see in restart competitions with few goals in the matches there, especially in the first half as teams try to adapt to the new competition formats and get the fitness and experience with the passes and the different tactics in play. So second half should promise to be more exciting, but I expect Perth Glory to score a few goals here. Going to go for a 3-0 scoreline. And last up we have Brisbane War against Adelaide United. $2.40 for Brisbane, $3.40 for the draw, $2.63 for Adelaide. Currently Brisbane 4th on the table there. Got 35 points, 3 wins in the draw in their past 5 matches. Got 10 wins, 5 draws, 7 defeats there this season. For Adelaide at 7th place with a 9-0-12 record, 27 points. 4 losses in a row though has really halted their progress. Interestingly, they were a team that hasn't drawn there this season, and against Brisbane War in particular, they haven't drawn in a very long time as well too. So this match should see one side win it, and I reckon it's going to be Brisbane by just a 1-0 margin. Very tight margins indeed. And also should mention for Perth Glory and Central Coast Mariners, Perth Glory currently sit in 5th place there. Managed to get 1 win and 2 draws in the past 5 games. For Central Coast Mariners on a 5-game losing streak in their past 5, possibly on more than that. Only picked up 4 wins there this season, 17 defeats, 13 points, so they're going to get the wooden spoon once again. Terrible team. So that's why Perth Glory should easily win that game. So just to recap, my team, Wellington Phoenix, to get a 2-1 victory against Sydney, Perth Glory for a 3-0 win against Central Coast Mariners, and Brisbane War 1-0 against Adelaide United. Those are my thoughts, predictions. Feel free to get involved. Put your own thoughts, predictions down below. And until next time, thumbs up and subscribe.